ago, on the 60th anniversary of the March on Washington, thousands gathered on the mall, not in commemoration, but in rededication. It was a magnificent sight. All ages, young and old, in every color imaginable. Families, sororities, fraternities, activists, and everyday people. Not one instance of violence in the sweltering heat. People unrolling prayer blankets towards Mecca, others walking to tents to observe Shabbat. It was a beautiful day. And 700 miles away in Jacksonville, Florida, a gunman with a swastika carved into his weapon opened fire in a predominantly black community and shot dead 3 people. Same day, same country. A tale of 2 Americas, much like the tale of 2 wolves. You all have heard the story, right? We talk about it a lot in our home, and it goes that a Cherokee grandmother told her granddaughter about a battle that goes on inside every person. My child, she says, the battle is between 2 wolves. One is full of anger, division, chaos, greed, arrogance, self-pity, resentment, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other is full of joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, community, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. The granddaughter thought for a moment and asked, well, which wolf wins? The grandmother pulled her close and said, the one you feed. I stand before you today, not in anger, but in love. Not the sentimental kind, but a bold, unwavering, truth-telling love. A mother's love, a people's love, a love that says, I will fight for you, even when I don't know your name. Because your liberation is bound up in mine. We gather at a crossroads, one that asks us once again, is this America? Is this America when tanks roll through our neighborhoods, but healthcare doesn't? Is this America when flash bombs fall on peaceful protesters, but not on injustice? Is this America when the First Amendment is honored in print, but punished in practice? Let me be clear. This is not patriotism. This is performance. This is not leadership. This is illusion. And this, my brothers and sisters, is not democracy. This is a creeping shadow of authoritarianism, cloaked in power and pride. But we will not be deceived by noise and spectacle, because the true strength of this nation is not in its missiles, but in its morality. Not in its parades, but in its people. Not in fear, but in freedom. It's been a long few months, and I hear so many of us talking about anxiety and depression and despair. But when I despair, I remember the words of Gandhi. There may be tyrants and murderers, but in the end, they always fall. Because truth force, what he called soul force, satyagraha, is more powerful than any other weapon. That's the force of love. That's the force of justice. That's the force of everyday people saying enough. So I ask you again, where do we go from here? Chaos or community? That's right. We choose community. We choose the deep national healing that we so badly need. We choose to realize the dream because it's not radical to care about all children, not just the ones who look, pray, or love like your own. It's not radical to believe in the words carved on the base of the Statue of Liberty. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. It's not radical to serve, to protect, to protest, to love. No, it's not radical. It's American. And that's why we're going into communities across this country, not with closed fists or with tanks, but with open hearts and open arms. We are showing up with truth in our hands and love in our voices because we love this country. And we know that loving America means holding it accountable to its highest promises. My father-in-law, Martin Luther King Jr., spoke of levels of love, the highest being agape, and the highest level is not passive. It's a force that challenges systems, not just sentiments. That's the love that we need now. That's the love that will unify us. So let us raise our voices, not in hate, but in hope. Let us march, not to divide, but to build. Let us love, not to escape the struggle, but to endure it together. Because we are one people, one nation, under God, indivisible, with and justice for all. Thank you.